LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. And this is something rare and special. We're lucky to have number 1 versus number 2. The college football world stopping to watch how this game plays out. It's a potential playoff matchup, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. They begin with a run that goes nowhere. This defense is fired up. On the play. Brings up second down. Getting set. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. Fights off a defender.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
In this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. And the quarterback dropping back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that previous play. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Or it's snapped to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on first down. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, UCLA.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Oh, look at the quick cut. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, you go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here's the second down play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defense...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And, Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a strong play by the defense as time expires in the first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, UCLA 7, LSU 3.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Bruins with 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
That sack makes it second down and forever. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Quick spin on the run. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Boy, second and forever. And this defense is, of course, expecting a pass, but give the play caller a lot of credit here. Running the football, catching the defense off guard, a nice run, but really I think it's more about breaking the tendency. Occasionally going with a play that the defense isn't expecting, and this one worked out very well for them. Picked up nice yards, but let's not forget, still have a lot of work to do here on third down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, they're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's found some room at the 45. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. As a design quarterback keeper. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 10-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking right. This one caught. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to chuck it again. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
UCLA.
2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Trying to extend the play. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Movement at the second level of the defense now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, LSU.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Brewers will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And at first down, they go right back to him. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
They're going to run it. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And it's taken at the 25. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Quick juke to get free. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. LSU is now operating in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Touchdown, Tigers. That puts them on top in the 2nd half. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Browns offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Bruins will bring their punt team on the field now. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. And it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Fighting off the defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, LSU 17, UCLA 14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 3. Brings up second down.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Ball carrier tackled there. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Still no answer for this offense.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they've got the returner corralled.
And the UCLA offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Pass not complete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? On the run here, taking a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And now the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Quick throw, the catch is made. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Loses 1. Brings up 3rd down.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. And that's the 2-minute... Defense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Razor. Jackrabbit.
Direct snap to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. LSU has moved into the red zone.
Here we go.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Oh, and he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated.